Hey, I'm Tas Mellis, and this is what you need to know in the NBA for Thursday, January 7th after a busy 11-game night. The first thing you need to know is that Bradley Beal had 60 points, and his team still lost. The Wizards lost to the Sixers 141 to 136, a very Wizards-like score. Bradley Beal was 20 of 35 from the floor, hitting 20 shots in an NBA game. I love to see that. I think he was the most excited, though, when his teammate Davis Bertans hit a three midway through the fourth because he's looking for help from his teammates. He is looking for that assistance because that look of disappointment at the end of the game after the loss, I don't want to be a body language doctor, but it is hard not to think that Bradley Beal one day dreams of playing on a team that can win basketball games because the Wizards are now 2-6. And yes, he signed a air quotes extension last year, the 1+1. But how long can he stick around? I thought Russell Westbrook being there would give him at least a full year of hope, them pushing for the postseason. But what a terrible start for the Wizards here. Despite 60 for Bradley Beal, the Sixers on the other side, great start for them, 7-1. Although no marquee win quite yet, Joel Embiid is balling, 25-12 on the season thus far. Let's go to Bradley Beal's former teammate, John Wall. He had 28 points for the Houston Rockets against the Indiana Pacers, who are a great story this year. Malcolm Brogdon of Indiana followed up his game winner versus the Pelicans with a career-high 35 versus Houston. He's got two career highs in 3 games. He guarded James Harden in this one, who struggled with 15 points. And it was close down the stretch. Brogdon hit a 3. His teammate Domantas Sabonis tipped it in. They did it by committee. That's how they're going to have to do it if they want to win in the playoffs. The Pacers are 6-2. New Pacers head coach Nate Bjorkgren has got to be happy he's not on the Raptors bench as he was last year. I might be putting words in his mouth, but the Raptors now sit at 1-6 after losing to the Phoenix Suns on Wednesday. We've criticized Pascal Siakam for not looking like himself. Well, let's show him some love. He had 32 points against the Suns, and as the Athletic's Blake Murphy put it, for the first time since the league shut down in March, Siakam looked like the player who played his way to a max extension and all-NBA second-team honors. I couldn't agree more. Getting to the front of the rim, making the right pass, picking up those garbage points as Pascal does. But this was a night the Suns were not going to lose. They hit 21 threes. One fewer than the Raptors have ever had hit against them. The bench had 9 threes for Phoenix. Jay Crowder hit 6 threes. Cam Payne had 10 assists off the bench. He was in Raptors camp last year. Never give up on your dreams, kids. Phoenix 6-2 now. Great start to the season for them. Let's stay in the East. In a rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals, Boston visited Miami in a game Brad Stevens didn't think that the players would play. The Celtics players contemplated protesting for both the officer not being charged in the Jacob Blake shooting, as well as what happened in the capital of the country yesterday. Jaylen Brown said, quote, "Sports is often used as a way to lift people up and spread some joy." That they did, because Boston exacted a little revenge against Miami. Rookie Payton Pritchard, the tip-in with 0.2 seconds left. You want joy? Let's watch Payton Pritchard dance again, because this is the clip we love here on the show. Jiving in front of the fridge. Jaylen Brown shared this the other day. I'm sure he looked at this after the game as well. More East, Pistons, Bucks. Giannis was bounding up and down during the Bucks-Pistons moment of solidarity, again, against the lack of charges in the Kenosha, Wisconsin shooting. I'm playing body language doctor again, but I think he was ready to lead the best three-point shooting team to a win. He did just that. The bench, DJ Augustine, Bobby Portis, rookie Jordan Nwora, Bryn Forbes. I told you Bryn Forbes would be great this season. All hit threes off the bench. The plan is working. The Bucks are 5-3. They could be better than that, but the plan of playing three-point shooters around Giannis is working to this point. Detroit 1-7, but they're entertaining. I think they're the most entertaining 1-7 team in the league. They've got the old heads, they've got the new heads. And speaking of new heads, the Kings' Tyrese Haliburton heard that he was left out of the Rookie of the Year conversation on our mailbag show on Wednesday. Main reason we left him out, he's been injured. 2 games out with a wrist injury, but he came back, had 15 of his season-high 17 in the fourth quarter versus the Bulls, and he had the shot to seal it. 12 seconds left, hits a 3. It wasn't just a set shot 3 as well. He got run off the line, sidestep. The shot is a little unconventional, but it goes in. Who cares? Tyrese Haliburton killing it on the floor and killing it off the floor as well in his press conferences on Wednesday. He's got double digits in 5 of his 6 games he's played thus far this season. Only 10.5 points per game, but he's in the conversation, baby. The Kings are 4-4. Happy to have Tyrese Haliburton drop to them at 12 in the draft. The Bulls are 4-5. Speaking of average teams, the Hawks lost at home to the Hornets, the 3rd straight loss. They are 4-4 after starting 4-1. Gordon Hayward had a career-high 44 for Charlotte. I guess he was worth $120 million. The Hawks were real lax in this one. Hayward outscored the entire Atlanta team in the first quarter. After the game, Trae Young said, "We're 4-4. Any team can win 5 in a row. Any team can lose 5 in a row." No, Trae. Good teams don't lose 5 in a row if you play defense. I'm starting to sound like Pelicans head coach Stan Van Gundy because that's what he sounded like Wednesday night. The Pelicans lost to the Thunder when a last-second shot by Canadian Nickeil Alexander-Walker rimmed out. Brandon Ingram decided to make the pass to Alexander-Walker instead of forcing the shot. It was close. When Stan Van was asked about it, he said, "Write the story when the ball is in the air." No, he didn't say that. He said that years ago. He said, "I don't think the last play had much to do with anything. The bottom line is we didn't play any defense. Dig in and play the game defensively. If you can't win scoring 110 points, there's something wrong." It is great to have Stan Van Gundy back on the sidelines, and it is great to have Steven Adams dinking and dumping his way to his first career triple-double. One of those that just got over the line. 10 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists here in year 9 for Stevie Adams. It appears the Hawks and Pelicans do not have the fight of the New York Knicks. Yeah, you heard me right. The New York Knicks know how to battle. They are 5-3. They've got wins over Milwaukee, Indiana, and then Utah happened on Wednesday night. Austin Rivers was the story in this one. He took over, scoring 14 straight in the 4th. He made 4 threes in the final 4+ minutes. He had 23 overall. I questioned, will the Knicks be able to make enough shots because they are the leaders in tough shot making? Julius Randle, he is the king of it. He had 30 in this one. I still don't believe they've got enough offense. But I don't care. It's fun to watch them. They were down 18 in the first half. It is official. The New York Knicks have a lot of fight. The New York Knicks have really nice jerseys. What the is going on in our world? Speaking of tough, Kawhi Leonard played in his first back-to-back since 2017. Probably his first ever in a mask, I'm assuming. The Clippers beat the Hot Warriors. They sit at 6-3. The Warriors are now 4-4. Some terrible news for the Orlando Magic on a night they beat the Cavs. Markelle Fultz tore his left ACL when he drove to the bucket. In the first quarter, he crumpled to the floor. He is out for the remainder of the season, as our Shams Charania reports. He's 22 years old. He just signed an extension. He was sort of a beacon of light for this Magic team that hasn't had a lot of great young players come along. Jonathan Isaac as well is out for them for the rest of the season. Bad start here for Orlando. Rookie Cole Anthony is probably going to jump into that starter's role at the point guard spot. It's going to be a lot on his shoulders, but I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. Michael Carter-Williams also out for the Orlando Magic, so it's going to be on Cole Anthony's shoulders. That is it for me. Make sure you check out the full No Dunks episode where the guys will dive even deeper into the 11-game sked on Wednesday. And last thing I wanted to say before I go. On Wednesday, the world was turned upside down here in the United States. The People's House was invaded, decimated, desecrated. It was really, really sad to watch. But in 2 weeks, the people will take over that house. And the people in charge will not let that happen again. At least that's the frickin' plan. I'll see you tomorrow.